It's a bunch of DVDs, and each one has a label on it with someone's name. This must be the video for each of us, he mentioned.
Hold on a second.
I'd better go tell everyone. She just ran off. I didn't follow after her, I just stood right there where I was. The DVDs in front of me had robbed me of all awareness. I was rooted in place. I think I see something. And I just saw this really found in the box. Found the one with my name on it. Then I slid it into the expensive looking player. I sat down and stared attentively at the darkened screen, and then I yelled out without realizing it, and my heart started racing, because what I saw on the monitor, it was my family.
You getting picked to attend Hope's Peak Academy is like a dream come true. Make sure you do your best.
I'm so proud of you, son. But remember, don't push yourself too hard.
Are you really watching us, Makoto? Good luck, okay?
If it had ended there, that would have been fine, a message of love and support. After leaving my family behind to attend Hope's Peak, it would have given me hope, given me strength. If this was a normal school, I would have been happy, if a little embarrassed. With my family's support to rely on, I would have been motivated to do even better. But here now it was totally different. I wasn't living an ordinary school life, so I had a pretty strong feeling that the video wasn't going to end here. I hated having that feeling, but it turned out I was absolutely right. Look at that exclamation mark. Damn! Guess he's dead is dead. This time I couldn't even make a sound. My voice just died. Where did everyone go? It looks like a war zone or something. As if in reply, a voice came floating out of the speakers. I recognized the voice, of course. It wasn't him.
Makoto Naegi, accepted into Hope's Peak Academy, and his family, who supported such a lucky boy. But it seems like something's happened to this family's well-being. Oh boy, this is bad. What could have possibly happened to this family's well-being?
Look for the answer to graduation. What is this? What happened to everyone? I started trembling. I could feel the fear and anger building up inside me, like hot magma. God damn it! I slammed my fist against the desk over and over again. A single thought was racing through my mind. What else? How could I think about anything else? I have to get out of here. I have to get out right now. I need to make sure everyone's safe. Go. What happened? Make sure who's safe. I noticed everyone standing around the entrance to the AV rooms. They stared at me, faces full of confusion. What's going on? Without a word, I pointed to the cardboard box.
Is it? Like...
Is that what Monokuma was talking about?
What does this mean?
What's on them? They all gathered around the box, and each of them grabbed a DVD with their name on it. One by one, they each rushed to a monitor. It didn't take long for them to react.
What the
fuck? This can't be real, right? It has to be fake, right?
Hey, hold on.
No way it's real. No way. I can't take it anymore. I can't take this anymore. Let me out of here. As soon as I saw the reaction, I knew they all seen something like what I'd seen. Nobody even bothered trying to hide their feelings, their fear and confusion. Except for her. Even now, she was totally calm.
I see.
I see. So this is what he meant by motive. He wants to fuel our desire to leave so that we're more likely to stop killing each other.
Yes, indeed.
It is the classic prisoner's dilemma. Let me use an example. Imagine two countries on the brink of war. Both countries want peace, and each commits to scaling back their forces as a sign of good faith. But there's a chance that one country may betray the other, so each country fears lowering their guard. The result is that neither scales back their forces, and they both end up betraying each other.
Do you understand?
In other words, the fear of invisible treachery becomes the greatest enemy of stability. That kinda sounds like us right now. Everyone says they'll work together, but in our hearts we're all afraid someone might betray us. Don't put those awful thoughts in our head. That's exactly what they want us to do.
Huh?
You can say that, but maybe you're thinking that once everyone drops their guard, you can just...
What? Hey!
this is actually what Monokuma or whoever's behind this wants. They want us to fight, don't you see? Yeah, you're right. We all need to calm down.
So then,
Okay then, maybe we should start by all just talking. Maybe we'll all just talk about what we saw, that'll help get everything out of the system. Besides, I think we're also curious, right? I wonder what was in everyone's videos. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. Hey Sayaka. What was in your video, Sayaka? Oh no. Oh no.
what's your
What's
problem?
wrong? Just hurry up and tell us. Oh no. Sayaka? Gently placed my hand on her shoulder. Stop it! She pushed my hand away and suddenly ran off.
Huh?
Sayaka?
That's enough.
Let her go. I can't do that. I have to go make sure she's okay. I hate romantic comedies like this. I don't care what happens to her personally.
What?
That's because you're totally thoughtless. I'm really worried. Then why don't you go do whatever you think you have to do? We don't all have to stick around together, right?
I hope you are well.
Speaking of which, I have my own things to take care of. Goodbye. Everyone went their separate ways. But I don't have time to worry about them right now. I have to go and find Sayaka. What was in your video, Taco? I saw... Sorry, it's gonna take me some time to figure out how to put it into words.
What should I do?
Everyone's really upset. I mean, how could anyone be calm right now? Why? How could something like that even exist? I just don't understand. I don't. To be able to do something like that, is it because they're really odd and murderous fiend? What was in your video, Hifumi?
So
Before you go asking someone else, it's only polite that you say what you saw first, don't you think? Well, why are you covering your ears?
Yes, indeed.
If I don't hear yours, I don't have to say mine. It's the art of see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. I don't think that's how it works. Hey Makoto, these videos are some kind of hoax, right? I want to think so, but...
What the heck?
What the hell, man? This is all one big lie. It has to be. What was in your video, Sakura?
I'm sorry.
My family. But I'm not upset by what I saw. If you're overpowered, you must accept your death. That's the way of my family.
Damn.
But still, I refuse to believe they would lose so easily. How? What was in your video, Kyoko?
Why?
Why should I tell you? Yeah, she doesn't seem like she would tell me. Where could she have gone? She could have gone far. I should check around the school. What's Sayaka run off to? Anyway, that video was pretty convincing. I almost thought it was real.
I mean...
But it's fake, right? It's gotta be. I'd like to believe that, but if it was real... I mean, the exit, maybe? Daar kan ik daar voor de mission. Ja. Dank je. I'm not going to tell you, and that's all there is to it. What? I'm not going to tell you. No way. Hell no. No way in hell.
You...
You're just acting all nice, so we'll tell you what you want to hear. You can't fool me.
What the hell?
Damn it, how the hell did they get footage of that? This is so weird. I can't imagine that she went to the gym. I can look, but I can't imagine. I imagine she went to her room. Oh, Junko's here.
But more
Hey
important...
Makoto, aren't you like super curious what's in everyone's videos? I mean, I can't say I'm not curious, right? I could totally tell. But does that mean you're gonna tell me what was in yours? Who knows, it all depends what kind of mood I'm in, you know? I don't think she's gonna tell me. Yeah. No one in the gymnasium. Okay. Let's leave the area. If someone's in the shop, I'll be surprised. No. Classroom, maybe? Music changed. Yep. I found her in one corner of an empty classroom. She was sitting in a chair, hands on her knees, staring absently at the floor. She looks like maybe she was upset or angry or no. She didn't have an expression at all. There was nothing on her face that you could call emotion. It was as if her original mask had been stripped away. Sayaka? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, no. How could I possibly be fine? What did we do to end up like this? Why are they doing such terrible things to us? I want out. Let me out of here right now. Sayaka, calm down. As she thrust around and grabs her by the shoulders. I understand. I know how you feel right now when I think what might have happened to my family. But now, more than ever, we have to stay calm. This is exactly what they want. They want us to lose our composure and stop thinking rationally. Think about it, those videos have to be fake. Because if those things really had happened, people out there would be in an uproar. Our families, the police, everyone. Right? So let's just calm down, okay? Otherwise we've already lost. I knew I was trying to convince myself just as much as her. I kept repeating those words to myself to clear away the images that had been burnt into my brain. Be calm, okay? Just be calm. As long as we work together, I'm sure we can find some way out of here. And help might even come before that. But what if there isn't a way out? What if help never comes? If that happens, then I'll get you out of there myself, no matter what it takes. When I said that, I paused. I had no idea what had come over me.
Sayaka?
Please, help me.
Her voice was small and shaky.
Why? Why is this happening to me? To kill or be killed? I just can't take this anymore.
Sayaka.
Finally, she raised her face up from my chest. She looked at me with those big wet eyes of hers.
Makoto!
Can I believe what you said? Huh? That you help me get out? No matter what it takes? Absolutely.
Makoto!
Makoto, you're the only one I can trust, so please.
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
Huh? Of course I'll be there for you. No matter what, I'm always on your side. I mean, you are my assistant after all.
Makoto.
Thank you, Makoto. Hearing you say that, I feel like I can keep going. I can get through this as long as you're here with me.
'Cause I'm your assistant.
Like you said, I'm your assistant. The smile I'd come to know so well returned to her face. It felt a little forced, but still. It was a huge improvement over how she was before.
Hey! Hey!
It's standing up! Yeah! Makoto, it's standing up. What's standing up?
Come on!
You even have to ask? You're flak-fighting. Get the hell out of here.
Just a minute.
No, I want to join in. No, but, well, if you won't leave, then tell us what the hell is up with those videos. It's about to come out. It's gonna come out. My pristine stuffing. My honest, innocent stuffing. I balled up my fist, took aim, and swung as hard as I could. I never put so much energy into a single motion ball in my life. I leaned back, channeling all my power and let go of everything I had. Are you okay? If I hadn't avoided your punch, you would have just violated school regulations. But boy, are you slow. I could have done $1,000 full-course dinner in the time it took you to finish your swing. Your speed, agility, alertness, passion, boldness, strength, despair, attack, and initiation, it's all that. What attack was that just now? You just want to mess with us. Well, for now, you just want to head back? Yeah. Monokuma had come along and swiftly destroyed the good mood we just created. Sayaka and I headed back to the dorms. You should get some rest, Sayaka. You still look pretty shaken. I'm sorry for making you worry about me. You're right, I'm gonna go lay down for a bit. With a nod and a small bow, she disappeared into her room. Now on my own, I headed off to tell everyone that Sayaka was okay. Once that was done, I decided to go back to my room. It was hard to think after watching that deranged video. I needed some rest of my own. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Sayaka either will kill or be killed. We focus so much on her. It cannot not be. Gee, seriously, what's going on here? There's just so many problems. I can't even decide what the biggest problem is. That we're trapped in here? That what I saw in the video might be real? Monokuma? What the mastermind has in store for us? Or are we our biggest problem? I want to get out of here. But I could never kill someone. Do the others all feel the same? Yeah, that's definitely the biggest problem right now. Ding dong. Huh? It's night time. When I opened my eyes, they darted immediately to the clock. It's almost 10 o'clock. I fell asleep without even realizing it. Nighttime's about to start. So how come someone's here? Oh
Sorry.
no. Sayaka. I'm really sorry to come by so late. Sayaka? What's up, girl? Sayaka, what are you doing now so late? That's when I noticed. Her body was trembling. Is everything okay?
It was so strange.
Sorry to bother you, but something really weird just happened. Something weird?
Makoto.
Just a little while ago I was laying down in my bed, and all of a sudden my door started rattling and shaking. Her voice sounded like the air had been squeezed out of her lungs. Just hearing her talk made me tense up.
I was so scared.
It was like someone was trying to force the door open. My door was locked so they couldn't get in, of course. But I started shaking the door harder and harder. I was so scared I couldn't even move. So what happened? After a while it just stopped. I let some time go by and then I got up and opened the door to check outside.
Makoto.
But there was nobody there. Someone tried to force their way into your room? But who would do something like that?
I mean...
It's not like I'm suspicious of anyone there, but still, it makes me nervous. What if something like that happened in the middle of the night? What would I do then? You don't have to worry about that, right? I mean, we can't go outside during nighttime. But that's just a promise we made, right? If someone decided to break that promise, then why don't you stay in my room tonight? Won't that make you feel a little better?
Huh?
What? All it said in the school regulation was that we had to sleep in a dorm room, right? It didn't state specifically which room each person had to sleep in, so...
Hey,
But there's two people sharing one room, as you know. Ah! Oh jeez, I'm sorry, I didn't even think about that. Honestly, that didn't even cross my mind. No, I know, me neither. Me either. It's not even that I mind idea, but... If you don't mind, could we maybe switch rooms just for the night? Switch rooms? Oh no, she has a fucking plan. If it'll help you put your mind at ease, then it's totally fine with me. But I don't mind you staying in my room, but... I won't stay in my room, but... Are you sure you're okay with me staying in yours? That doesn't, like, concern you? It's fine, I trust you. In that case, then...
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry is... Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bug bite.
Oh man, it's already nighttime. Okay, so it's set up. I'll head to your room right now. Well, if we're gonna trade rooms, we better trade keys too. Ah, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. Again?
Like I said, I'm psychic.
Huh? Hey, aren't you gonna say you were just kidding? What if I wasn't just kidding? Something resembling a smile had made its way into her face. Thank goodness. It looks like she's already started to get back to normal. Okay, we'd better trade keys then.
Okay.
Yep, let's do it. We change keys and when I looked back up at her again, there was not a worried expression there. Makoto, please be careful. If someone comes to the door, don't open it, no matter what. I won't. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I actually won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? Oh, by the way, just so you know, my bathroom door tends to get stuck. There's a little trick to opening it. You have to turn a knob, then lift up the door while you pull it out. Just do that and the door should open no problem. Okay, but the showers don't work during nighttime anyway, right? But that's right, I totally forgot. But I guess I might use it when I get up in the morning. So thank you. Okay, well, I'd better get going. See you tomorrow, Sayaka.
Hey,
Oh, and about what I said before? When I said I was psychic, it really was a joke. Honestly, I'm just very perceptive. Yeah, I know. Good night then. See you in the morning. Sayaka gave me one last parting smile and I headed off to my room. I don't trust this. I do not like this at all. I looked around as soon as I got out into the hall. Everyone else's doors was closed, there was no sign of life. Good, there's nobody here. Making sure nobody was around to spot me, I rushed into Sayaka's room. Pink. So this is Sayaka's room. It really doesn't look like any different from mine. It smells nice though. If I remember right, all the girls' private bathrooms have locks on them. I'm a little reluctant to go in. It's kind of weird to dig through other people's houses, but I couldn't help taking a quick peek. There wasn't any doubt about it. It was the DVD with a name on it that was found in the AV room. That reminds me, I never did get a chance to find out what was in her video, but it's probably best if I wait until she brings it up again. This is one of the monitors with a camera glass on. I guess I shouldn't be surprised if I'm in here too. Yep. Serum kit. My room just came to a beside has a serum kit, just like the note said. Next to it is the map of the body's vital organs. I don't think so. I would like me snooping around so much. I should probably go to bed soon. As I load myself into the Sayaka's bed, a pleasant fragrance enveloped me. Sayaka's scent. Be able to bring me some sweet dreams. I do not trust any of it. Feeling a little better than before I fell asleep. Imagine you're on a big spaceship in the middle of an intergalactic adventure. You've heard of our Noah's Ark, right? We're sort of like that. We set sail and left Earth behind. Here you don't have to worry about crazy neighbors, corrupt cops, drunk drivers, or pyromaniacs. You don't have to worry about the ozone layer or asthma-inducing air pollution. And of course you don't have to stress about studying for finals or practicing for the big game, but even in a defined world of freedom has a few rules. After all, freedom can only exist because of rules. If you're really dead set on returning to the tiny piece of dog poop you call Earth, please do your best to follow the rules. I hope I've made myself pretty clear.
So then, let's everyone do our best to follow these new guidelines and live happily ever after together!
Alright. I think Sayaka is probably dead. Ding dong ding dong. I honestly think Sayaka's dead.
Good morning,
Or she's
everyone.
killed someone, but
it is
I think
now
she's
7
dead.
a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
I sat up, still half asleep, and rubbed my eyes. Slowly I pulled myself out of bed. I remembered I was in Sayaka's room. I just remembered I promised to eat breakfast with everyone else. I'd better get going. I left Sayaka's room and made my way towards the dining hall. A few people had already gathered at the dining hall by the time I got there. Hello Makoto, and good morning. Can you believe it? I was the very first one here this morning. Good morning.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning. I suppose I'm early. I figured everyone who had arrived on time could be considered mortal high schoolers. And the ones who showed up a little late.
Yo,
Yo. Sorry I'm late. My makeup just would not cover it this morning.
Ah, well,
My apologies,
hello.
ladies and gentlemen. My morning at duty took a little longer than usual. But I typed with a more relaxed sense of time. Most high schoolers go with this kind of glory. And finally the ones who kept everyone waiting forever.
Indeed.
I suppose I'm late. Good morning, everyone.
My bad, my bad.
My bad, guys. Slept right through my alarm. I do not trust that.
What's your problem?
There's no alarm. What a... It's so awful to be late.
Yo!
I didn't know sleep, just so you know. Nope, got lost. I blame the Bermuda Triangle. Okay, hero. Okay. Don't care about time or other people in general, that they kind of need to move at their own pace. But regardless, everyone has arrived. At least that's how it's supposed to go. Wait, Owen's still missing some people? Yeah, Saika and Byakuya aren't here yet. I don't know about Byakuya, but I would definitely put Saika in the model high schooler category. So for her to be so late...
What?
What's going on? Did something happen?
Yo!
Hey man, have you seen Sayaka? Why would I have? I just came straight from my room to here. Did you forget about a breakfast promise?
However,
I got the sense she always had that stuff together. Listening to everyone talk like that, a small dark speck of unease rose up inside of me. And that speck started to grow quickly. I need to go. I have to check on her. The words had barely left my lips before I flew out into the hall. Oh no. Yeah, she's dead. Where I headed first was my room. I left Sayaka stay for a single night, where she was supposed to be safe, but over the course of that one night, the room had been completely transformed. What the hell? A keychain on the floor says the name, so this might be my room key. I get the cycle on its way to rooms. This is rough because what I brought back for self-defense. Been taken out of the cheat. More for the West Sayaka. Gotta check the bathroom. Let's take a look inside. Yeah. Damn. .37. It took me a second to realize that I was screaming. What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself in my brain. Wait a sec, that's not a 7. That's an L and an E, isn't it? Yeah. That's L-E. L-E. Leon? And then everything went black. To survive deadly life.
Danganronpa.
Damn, boys. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at the huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before. And when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. You're awake finally, are you okay?
Yeah.
Now it's not time for sleeping, get your ass up, huh? You were unconscious, dude, I had to carry you back here.
Well,
So surprised considering what happened. What happened? Hey, are you okay? It wasn't a dream. It was real? That's right, it really did happen. Sayaka's dead. A deep dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shut up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka's...
Just give up!
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka's complete and irrevocably dead. No, I have to see for myself.
Why?
Listeners, man, what you gonna think is gonna happen if you go out there? Well, what good is it gonna do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we hanging out in the gym at the time like this? My friend Sayaka, she's dead. That when I said that, it finally hit me. I realized that she really was gone.
calm down.
None of us want to be here right now either. Then why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Mother Kuma had told us all to come here. Well, hold on, don't talk. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But
So...
I'm the one who convinced him to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy himself in without reason. We don't need to make any more sacrifice than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he says to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
Wrong!
I would never do that. If you can believe me, anything, you can believe that. Hey, he's here again.
Hey!
Unless someone violates the school regulations, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here.
Listen up!
I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear Times 1 rule. Then who did it? Who killed her?
Come on!
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you. Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid, that's...
What?
What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. Someone just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well...
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
Wrong!
Nope, sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact. What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They had all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion and confusion. Are you serious?
What is this?
Someone killed someone? It is amazing what some people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold on, don't just assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from our school, right? Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb, that's what you said, isn't it? If so, you kill someone, you get to leave.
What?
Why are you laughing? It's cause, naive, you're just so naive. You think that's really that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz them out of here?
Hey!
You're super naive,
Come on
definitely naive,
now.
hellishly naive. No, the real thing has just begun. The real thing.
Now
Are you
then!
ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one part of the agreement you have to uphold, remember?
Then perhaps...
You're referring to rule number 6 of school regulations. Yeah, unless you're discovered. If you're blackened to commit to murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That is what you're talking about, is it not?
In other words...
Bingo, it's not enough to just kill someone. You have to actually get away with it. Which generally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with. So a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. Class trial? Yep, it'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder. And the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
During the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment. Which of course means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
Well...
So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Oh well, to put it simply, it's execution. Execution?
What?
And by execution you mean...
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
So that make sure I understand. If we get the culprit right, then only they die, but if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed?
Well done.
What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing, which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your life's on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind. Wait, hold on a second.
How are they
You're freaking insane, you know that?
What the?
Cholesterol, what the hell is that? I don't want to do anything. I want to do anything to do with it.
What's this?
Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do you have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone?
What?
What are you saying? You're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment away. Such blasphemy.
How are they?
What punishment? I would, I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up!
Shut the hell up. Say whatever you want. I'm not going to be part of this. Don't be so selfish.
Stop it!
You're the one being selfish. Kill who you want. It's got nothing to do with me. You're all standing here before me. I'm trembling with fear. But I won't give up and give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist to the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first. I said it. He came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. But then...
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Oh, yeah, she's gonna die.
Are you? Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation. I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help! To me, godly spear, Gungnir!
Uh-oh.
This wasn't supposed to... Why me? No way!
What the... I don't... this can't be real. No way!
Well now.
Now I'm painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really want to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know? But I guess you all need to be taught a lesson after all. Ah, what an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right?
Now you see just how serious I am. Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
The amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen a moment in his life being tormented. Nobody could defy what I'd seen. Junko, who until just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being.
Hey,
It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. Just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comics. It's not like when you die, you don't really die. This is reality.
Why?
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something? I changed my mind.
I knew it.
No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time.
say what?
Kill this entire time. Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Why are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste this whole time? Come on now, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma.
Well, now.
Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the blasting. This little file is all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it the Monokuma file. I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and causes of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you know? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
So then...
Wait, so then, you know who killed Sayek? Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during a trial now, could I?
Correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well,
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while. And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long. Nobody said a word. The fact that Sayek and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course, but there was more to it than that. There was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We'd find ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable, and yet, even in such a perversively terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her. Now it's no time to wallow in depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That will lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else.
What?
Huh?
In other words...
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Whether you decide to trust or not to trust is of course up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the disease certainly isn't going to help anything. Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you, anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable to unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you'll only have yourself to blame.
That's terrible!
What an awful thing to say, especially after what happened.
Just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing, because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right, we need to begin our search right away.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
What the heck?
We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Right, damn it, let's do this. Yeah, it's you. It's you, you're giving so many hints, mate. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating the sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right, we have to just do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice, I have to do this.
Hey,
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing this crime scene. What do you mean? Just thinking of putting on someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, are you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey!
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay, so then... Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone.
What?
Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. What? Fuck you.
So then...
Fine, then I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way, that's no problem. Two-player co-based defense with a two of them. With that's totally OP. Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
But...
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
Oh!
So you finally noticed. Right? Noticed what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. What are you talking about? Go ahead and take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's door. She's right. Then could it be? All at once everyone gaze turned to me. Hold on a sec, you've got it all wrong. For just one night I traded rooms with her. I did because she was afraid.
What the heck?
You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it?
What the heck?
I hate this, but still we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did as well dead. You feel me? Because the consciousness crashed. We're starting now. Please wait a moment. She must be sure she can't even open her mouth to talk.
what should I
Someone
do?
got right in front of us there. Huh? What's going on? He doesn't get it. We can't run away from the situation. Move forward.
Huh?
He's really happy.
Don't fuck with
Screwed up piece of shit beer. We need to incorporate this. If we find out who that then only one person died. If we get it wrong, then all the rest.
What the heck?
School regulation said right, so stupid. So we're really gonna try and find out who did it. I didn't place my hand on Jingo's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say, she was gone. I don't know why you even bother to check after those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Hold on, just wait a second. She's dead, that means everything that's happened so far is real. It's not a joke or whatever, it's really real. Someone save me, let me out, have somebody help me.
What's your
She's
problem?
now accepting that.
So then...
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues from a foundation, then construct an argument to come on. Final decision. If we get this wrong,
So-
we'll do. I really have to say more.
Actually...
I read you didn't know.
Goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoki heard out of the gym. I'll be going too. And just like Kyoki, he was gone before we realized
Yo.
it. Oh yeah, I'm a god to do. Huh? I better head to the scene of the crime. Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it!
Let me just say this right now. Whatever son of a bitch did this here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence,
You're fucking
they better
dead.
not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and crave that goddamn screwing myself. I'm serious, I will fuck them up. I think it's deadly words hang in the air. He and Sakura ran off.
So,
We're not detectives for anything, you know, and we're gonna investigate a murder. How do we even do something like that?
anyway,
We don't really have anything to do. Have to do anything in particular. You already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying? It was you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next?
so,
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. I'm not sure for sure. It's not for sure that they go to guilty yet. That's true. We may as well at least check just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse in a blackout.
Oh yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess we better get going. Wait, don't you go yet? You have to hear me out. Well, it was pointless. Everyone's already left, and that parting looks at me had still been filed with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why did they have to suspect me? I have to do something, otherwise everyone will...
Execution electric chair.
Yeah. I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. The victim was Sayaka Mizuno. The time of death is estimated around 1:30 AM. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggested the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the right wrist. The wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow I have to find the truth. So that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Alright. You don't want to die, I'm begging you. God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me. I don't care who it is, just get me out of here. Hero doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigation right now. Aren't you going to help investigate, Shiryu? But I can't leave Junki. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. Hi, gentlemen. Yeah. Alright. So I should head to the scene from my room. Won't make any progress. So I headed to my room, the still remains.
By the way,
Killer could have already destroyed some evidence right before anyone found the body, right? There's trash room in here in the dorms, right? I could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible.
son of a...
That dirty bastard. Anyone who raised a hand to a woman is scum. They deserve death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking
So if
dead.
I find that son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if it was a girl that did it?
Yo.
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Doesn't mean it was used in attack somehow. And plus, the sword's been taken out, so it's just this sheath, but... Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how does sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of a fight. So why are the scratches on this sheath? Replica sword sheath had been added to the truth bullets. There's a key on the ground, there's my name on it, so it must be my key room key if I remember correctly. Yeah, okay. When we should room, we should keys to. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true then, how did the killer get in the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. Yeah, she was really scared. Yeah. Maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it. Where? Well, that's possible either. So I was here in one of the rooms when we switched rooms. And with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone and walking around. She could have dropped it. So how did the killer... Switching rooms, yeah. The sword itself. This is the replica sword of Prophet Stealth. I mean, just take some out and plus. It's been taken off the sheath and had actually looked at the blade itself till now. You shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the coating has come off of parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticking to you even if you just touch it a little. Replica sword has been added to your truth bullets. Huh? Looking at it looks like there's way less than there was before. Let's try I can see how dirty my room was and thus clean up a little. That seems weird. Gorgeous in the bed like someone attacked. What the hell happened here? Nope, it's still nothing is relevant right now. Alright. There are sketches and goods on the walls in the bed. It's that evidence of a struggle. Looks like there must have been smoking a fire in my room. Damn it, I was right there in front of the room. That would not have been possible, huh? Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof, so something could have happened in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know. Perhaps this was another of Monokoma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Alright. Oh, Kyoko's there.
Hey!
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever this rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. I see. Hey Kyoko, I couldn't call the name while she was investigating the area, but...
What are you doing?
What is?
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching? Did you lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said, "Are you a clean freak?" Huh? No, I don't think so, but what? Notice she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey.
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean?
So...
I searched your floor from one corner to the other, and I didn't find a single strand of hair.
Indeed.
Really? Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it?
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and somehow used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer? That's the question, isn't it? Makoto's room cleanliness has been added to the bullet section of your handbook. Yeah, okay.
Well,
Oh no,
by the way.
I didn't want to talk to him on though.
you son of... You're Yo.
I mean this... Stand that sword was on.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously.
What?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be
What?
building freaking furniture, is it? So you haven't used yours either?
What?
No, just me.
What?
Not just me. Nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way.
None of the guys have opened the toolkit yet, because like, why the hell would we? Alright. Anyhow, yeah, I'm gonna save. I think it's... Anyhow, I think it's Leon. Purely based on what he had said before.